and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell, I've got a very different kind of video for you. I've seen lots of people doing HelloFresh unboxings, this, that and the other, and a lot of them have been sponsored or HelloFresh have provided boxes and everything like that, and I wanted to give you a genuine opinion about what I think about a HelloFresh box. This video has not been sponsored, it's not in collaboration with HelloFresh at all. I wanted to give you a full-on honest opinion of what I think about the HelloFresh box and kind of address any of the reservations that I had about the box, and also any questions that I had to kind of, because I'm thinking if I had these questions you probably have them as well. So I thought I'd go through the full box, show you how it comes, because that was something I wasn't too sure about, and also I have got my trusty list of all the things that I was quite surprised at or didn't like about the box when it turned up. So I'll quickly show you through the box and how everything comes, because I was kind of dubious about how they were going to do the meat and how much stuff you received and everything like that. So you receive everything you will need for your meal apart from cooking oil. So you will receive the meat, you'll receive all the seasonings, all the vegetables, everything. If you need it, you will get it in the box. Every now, apart from obviously water as well. Tap water they don't include. The meat itself comes in a bag like this. This is a big insulated bag. This is box number 3 for me, so I've had a good go at it. I didn't want to do it on the first box because obviously I want to proper test drive it for you. So you receive it in this insulated bag. It comes with 2 seconds. These are just currently in the sink defrosting. These are the ice packs that come in here to keep all the meat cool and everything. And it really does keep the meat cooled and fresh, ready for you just to put it straight in the fridge as soon as you receive your box. Then you receive a leaflet full of goodies and offers and like recommend a friend and everything like that. Then you receive your menu cards, which come like this. So your menu cards come like this with a picture of the dish on the front with a list of all the ingredients, and then step-by-step instructions on the back. The ingredient cards are all colour coded here. They've all got a different colour on them. So if you look at this one is black, this one back here you can see is purple. This is so that you can see which ingredients that you need, because I was obviously quite concerned that when I received the box there'd be a load of stuff in the box and I'd have to rummage through to find which ingredients I needed for which recipes. If I used too much in one recipe I wouldn't have enough for another recipe, all that stuff. So they've actually colour coded everything for you. The only thing that doesn't come colour coded is everything in that bag, all the fresh meat and everything like that, but that's pretty obvious what you need what for. So the bags of stuff come packaged like this. So as you can see, it has got a red sticker on it, so you know that it is for the red recipe. And then all the ingredients that you need for that recipe are in this bag. These do not technically need to go in the fridge, but they do have fresh vegetables and things in them, so I do just tend to put the bag as it is in the fridge and just store it that way, because I think it's just much easier. Everything's together. I don't bother decanting them, so it's just much easier to find the ingredients. Just grab the bag and work from there when you are doing your meal. Okay, so the things that I was kind of worried about when ordering my first HelloFresh box was firstly delivery. Delivery was a big thing for me because I thought, what if I'm not in? Because obviously I work full time, I'm not in during the week, and I thought most things only deliver Monday to Friday and it's going to be sat on the doorstep for ages. I'm going to miss the delivery, the meat's not going to be fresh, all that stuff. The stuff's going to defrost, it's going to, yeah, all those things. But HelloFresh actually lets you decide your delivery date, so you can pick your preferred delivery date. So I've picked a Saturday and it comes via courier. You get a text that morning to say such and such, my delivery driver's name is Dan, will be delivering your HelloFresh order at between this time slot. It's normally an hour time slot, so you can make sure you're in during the day. And obviously I've noticed, this is obviously box number 3, I've noticed that the time of delivery tends to be the same time every week because you become part of their round and it gets quite quite regular, so you can time when you want it delivered. They also deliver on a Sunday, and there is no extra charge for getting a delivery on a weekend, which is brilliant because supermarkets do charge extra for doing that. One of the other things I was really concerned about was the date on the meals. I have gone for the 5-meal plan, so I've got a meal for every single day of the week. So once I get in from work, I don't have to think about it. I can just pick up a bag and cook the meal. So I was concerned if I'm getting the box on Saturday, would, say, the chicken still be in date by the Friday of the following week? Would the veg still be in date? Would it have started going bad? From what I've seen, the dates on all of the meats are brilliant. They're at least 7 to 8 days from the ones that I've seen, so they last you until you receive your next box. Also, the fruit and veg I've never had an issue with. It's all been really fresh. I've never had an issue with it being like start to go off by the end of the week. It's all been really, really good quality, which is definitely a bonus because sometimes you can go into Asda and pick up, obviously other supermarkets are available, you can go into Asda and pick up some chicken, for instance, and it will only have a sell by date of a couple of days, so you are definitely guaranteed some good dated products in this box, because you're not always when you go to the supermarkets. One of the more downsides to the box, I would say, obviously I'm giving you an honest review, so I will tell you the positives and the negatives. One of the downsides is there is only a limited number of meals that you can select from each week. I think it's around 12. I will pop the number up on screen if I am wrong. You can pick from, I think there's 2 or 3 vegetarian options, a couple of like family style options, a couple of fish, and the rest of it's kind of either beef or chicken or turkey or pork or sausage or anything like that. But there are a limited number of meals that you can pick from a week, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting like a full menu of meals that we could possibly pick from, but they obviously only release a certain amount of meals a week so that they can just get the ingredients in for those meals in that week rather than having to keep a stock of every single meal on their website. On the plus side though, this does mean that you can't order the same meal every week because the menu changes each week, which is a good thing for me because one of the things I wanted from the HelloFresh box was kind of to mix up the food that we were having on a night, because we were just having the same old things all the time. So the fact that we can't pick the same meals each week is quite a good thing because we're getting a lot more variety in our meals and trying a lot more new things out. If you subscribe to HelloFresh as well, you can skip weeks. So if you decide next week we're going out for a couple of birthday meals, we've got some events on, I've got a work due, things like that, and we're just not going to eat them, not going to be cooking at home, you can skip weeks without having to cancel your subscription, which is really good. So you don't have to go through the whole process of setting everything up again. You can just click to skip the week and select your menu for the following week, and your delivery will come as it would normally, which is really good. And it would also be really good if you were heading off on holiday as well. Also, the instructions are so easy to follow. They're really step by step. The timings on the menus are really accurate as well. I found with some recipe books, particularly ones that are like, this will only take you 15 minutes. They are correct if you've already done all of the prep, where these ingredient lists and recipes all kind of include that prep time as well, which is really good. So it's a proper accurate representation of how long the meal will take to cook. And it sets it out, chop these now, put this in here, do this now, and they're really simple, really easy to follow. And the other really great thing is the fact that all the ingredients that are provided are the exact ingredients, exact measurements that you need to put in your meal. So if it says chop the potatoes, you can just go, right, there's the potatoes, chop them up. You don't have to think, oh, I need 200 grams of potatoes and then bother weighing them all out. It's so much faster, the fact that everything is, I know that everything in that bag is everything I need for that meal. I don't have to worry about only including 200 grams of this, 30 ml of that, 2 tablespoons of this. I can just empty it all in the pan. It makes it so much faster, so much easier, and a lot less stressful. Especially when you've had a hard day at work and you just want food, it makes it so much easier. Along with that, the fact that everything is all measured out for you, it has really helped me with my portion control. I was so bad for making a pasta dish and then going, I'll just put a bit of cheese on the top. So I'll put a tiny bit of cheese on top of it. Have a bit more, just a little bit more and a little bit more, but I wouldn't count it, or I wouldn't recognise that I've probably just put 100 grams of cheese on top of my tea, but I should have probably only put 20 grams on. And the fact that you've only got those ingredients means that you only put those ingredients in the dish. And on the recipe cards, if you are using it for kind of health and weight loss reasons, down this side here, we come in closer. Yeah, down this side here shows you the ingredients, the calorie content, and all the split between the macros as well, which is quite important for some people, especially if you're tracking your meals on MyFitnessPal and things like that. So some of the meals are spicy, they've got chilies in them, and that kind of put me off a little bit. But then I thought, as soon as I got the box, I was like, duh, I'm cooking it. I either don't put it in, or it tells you if you only want a little bit of spice, only put half of the chili in, or you can control the spice level yourself because you are obviously creating it from scratch, so it makes it a lot easier to control that spice level. I think that's about everything that I wanted to talk about with the HelloFresh box, apart from the fact that I genuinely really love it. I don't think it's that expensive when you think about how much you'd spend on a weekly shop. I think it's pretty comparable. You don't have a lot of waste, and you are getting so much more variety in your meals. I really like the concept, and at the moment I think I will be going forward with it for some time. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you a little bit of insight into the HelloFresh box and whether it be something that would be good for you or not. I will leave in the description box down below a link to a referral code to see if you can get some discount off, because with all subscription services they always give you a referral code for friends and family. So I will leave that down below so you can try it with a little bit of discount, because I'm all for helping you guys out. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below if you use the HelloFresh box or have considered using it before, what your favourite meal is. The one we had last night was so nice. It was creamy chicken mash and mustard mash, so amazing. Yeah, so comment that down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so